Okay.
All right.
You
Well, I'm Chris,
And I'm Daron.
and this is Daron, and we're just glad to be here. We've been together 15 years, going on a few more. We were very, very lucky. I'll speak for myself. Great parents, great families, great support. It was never a question of what was going on in our lives, so things worked out well.
That's true. So I was a cradle United Methodist, born in the 60s. Grew up in a small town in central Illinois. Went to the Methodist Church and was very involved in the Methodist Church all my life. Chris was raised Catholic.
I'm recovering Catholic. That's right.
And we found Lafayette Park United Methodist Church. Well, actually, I found Lafayette Park United Methodist Church after I came to St. Louis and finished college. I tried a couple other churches and quickly learned that I wasn't really welcome in most of the Methodist churches that I'd tried. But we found Lafayette Park United Methodist Church and have found a very, very loving and supportive environment there. When I was a kid, I was the youth representative on the administrative council. So at a very, very young age, I was extremely heavily involved in the church. When we found Lafayette Park, I was quickly asked to take leadership roles and have served many years as the trustees chair and then the administrative council chair. I currently serve on the board of The Bridge, a not-for-profit homeless shelter downtown that serves homeless people and was started by Centenary United Methodist Church and is now its own nonprofit organization. You want to tell them what you do for outside of the church?
Sure. We'll start with I was raised Catholic. My family left the Catholic Church when I was growing up. When I was in high school, they were ready to part ways. In college, I tried a few more times, and after college, I tried a few more times. And it was obvious that they weren't interested in having me around for a bunch of reasons. But mainly because of I knew right away. I knew in high school, but didn't do much about it until college that I was gay, and just pretty well been that way. These days, I work for a Fortune 100, Fortune 200, I guess we are, something like that. Manage software development.
Company that manages software development.
No, I manage software development.
Yeah, you work for a company though.
I do. I manage software development. Anyway, that's my main thing. We've been together, and anyway.
And outside of church, I am a pharmacist. I do specialty pharmacy for Walgreens, and have a pretty good and supportive environment at work. And that's probably the main highlights of our story. We are very interested in moving the church along and hoping the church can catch up with the rest of society and be welcoming and accepting, much as many of the reconciling churches that we are involved in and have been involved in do. So thanks for listening to us.
So the other thing I want to mention is I've organized the Pride booth at church for the last 9 years, I guess, now. So we actually have a booth at St. Louis Area Pride Fest. It's important to me that we have a sign out there that says that all churches are not as hateful and as vindictive as you see in the media. So it's important that we make an effort to be out there. Whether or not all Methodist churches want to join us or not, it's important that they at least understand there are some mainstream Protestant churches that are open and accepting, and we just like to be one of them.
Because we do not feel like we are incompatible with Christian teaching.
Yeah.
Right?
Understatement of the day.
Right. So. The churches who made me what I am today, really. So if I'm incompatible, it's on them, right?
Something like that. All right.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.